Hi, and thanks for joining me for the class today. So today's class is a nice gentle pace class designed to help you feel energised and ready for the day. So we're going to start the class in standing and warm up, then we're going to come down into 4-point kneeling, onto our backs and then finish into sitting. So I hope you enjoy the class today. Remember, always work to a level that you're comfortable with, so most importantly, you'll enjoy the class. Okay, so when you're ready, let's get started. Okay, so let's get started. So we're going to bring those toes apart and those heels apart. So those feet that hip width distance. Just to start with, we're going to transfer that weight, come onto the front of your toes and then back onto your heels. Just nice and slowly forwards and back. Just look to find that midpoint between those two movements. So that weight's going nice and evenly down through your feet. Knees are nice and soft, so not locked back. Hands up onto your pelvis. Very gently, we're going to tilt the pelvis forward and then tilting it back. Good. And again, tilting forwards and gently back. Lovely. And then just find that midpoint between those two movements again. That pelvis in that nice neutral position. Well done. Ribs are soft, collarbones wide, and that neck nice and long and lifted. So we're going to float those hands up to shoulder height to start with and do our bow and arrow stretch. So we're going to take a breath in. As you breathe out, we're going to reach one arm around and back and then gently forwards. Good. And again, reaching around and back and gently forwards. So just reaching around and back just as far as you feel comfortable. Just rotating through that upper body, looking around with that head. And we're just gently opening out through that chest. Good. And again, so we're going to breathe out, reach around. Breathing in as you fold back. Breathing out, breathing in. Lovely. Last few here. Reaching around and gently back. Good. And again, reaching around and back. One more each side. Reaching around and back. Good, and folding back, float those arms back down, well done. Okay, so we're going to stretch out a little bit more. We're going to bring our hands up towards the ceiling in that Y stretch, and then lowering back down, good. This time let's add those heel raises, so we're going to come up together, and lower back down, good. And again, reaching up, and down, so we're coming up onto those toes, nice and control, lowering back down. So really warming up through those arms and legs, well done. Opening out through that chest, so those thumbs are going back, they're leading that movement. Well done. And again, reaching up and down. Again, breathing out as you're reaching up, breathing as you lower. Last two here. And down. Well done. Lifting up and down. Last few. And down. Well done. Let's do one last time, reaching up and down. Well done. Float those arms back down. Very good. Okay, so we're going to go into some squats here again. So we're going to drop that bottom back behind you. Keep those knees that hip width distance apart. So we're going to drop down and lift up. Well done. And again, dropping down, lifting up. So those knees staying that hip width distance. Sitting that bottom back. Imagine you've got that chair behind you. So that weight's going back onto your heels. Good. And again, dropping down, lifting up. So just going as low as you feel comfortable. Good. And again. Now on this next one, we're going to bring those heel raises in again if you can. So we're going to drop down, up on those toes, push up into standing, lower back down. Good. And again, drop down, up on those toes, extend into standing and lower. But if that feels too much, just stick with lifting with those feet down. Good. And again, drop down, up on those toes, push up into standing and down. Well done. And again, drop down. Up on those toes, extend into standing and lower. And again, drop down. Up on those toes, extend into standing and down. Well done. And again, drop down. Up on those toes, extend into standing and lower. Lovely. Last few. Drop down. Up on those toes, extend into standing and lower. One more time. Drop down. Up on those toes, extend into standing and lowering back down. Well done. Okay, so we're going to bring our feet a little bit wider now. So wider than those hips. Toes just gently turned out, that sort of 45 degrees. I'm going to drop down into a little side plie squat here. So we're going to drop down. We're going to reach over to one side, lengthen out through the side and back. Opposite side, reaching over and back. Hold that position. We're going to do the same again. Reaching over and back. Opposite side, reaching over and back. Well done. And we're going to float back up. Very good. We're going to keep our feet wide and then we're going to turn around to the side, those toes lengthways here, and we're going to drop down into some little lunges. So we're going to drop down and back. So just dropping as far as you're comfortable, dropping down, lifting up. Drop down, lift up. We'll do 5 more here. So we're going to go 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Well done. We're going to turn those toes back. I'm going to go back into a little side plie. So we're going to drop down. We're going to reach over and back. And again, reaching over and back. And again, each side, reaching over and back. One more time, reaching over and back. Well done. Lifting back up. Then we're going to turn those toes the other way this time. I'm going to go back into our lunges here. So we're going to drop down, lift up. So just dropping down as low as you feel comfortable and back. Well done. Dropping down and up. So do 5 more. So we can go 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Well done. And then we're just going to step back from there to the end of my mat and do a few little roll downs. So we're going to take a breath in. As you breathe out, tuck that chin down, rolling those hands slowly down towards the floor. Take a breath at the end there. Then as you breathe out, slowly restacking gently up into standing. Good, and again, breath in. As you breathe out, tuck that chin down, rolling those hands slowly down towards the floor. Keep those knees soft. Breath in. As you breathe out, gently coming back up. Okay, so really just mobilising through that spine. And again, breath in. As you breathe out, tuck that chin down. Feel that spine just curling down, rolling down towards the floor. Take a breath at the end there. Then as you breathe out, slowly restacking. Okay, now one more time we're going to do this, and then we're going to come down into 4-point kneeling. So we're going to take a breath in. As you breathe out, we're going to tuck that chin down, rolling those hands slowly down towards the floor. Once you get to your end point, just soften your knees. Then we're going to walk our hands down and then come down onto the mat. And we're going to continue our class from here. Okay, so we're going to continue the class here into 4-point kneeling. So if those hands just in front of those shoulders, elbows nice and soft, and those knees underneath those hips here. So let's just start by stretching out through the spine a little bit more with our cat stretch. So we're going to tuck that head under, arching that back up, flexing the spine, and then gently drop down and extending through that spine. And again, tucking that head under, arching that back up, flexing through that spine, and then dropping down, looking up, extending. Well done. And again, tucking that head under, really stretching through that whole spine, dropping down and gently extending. Well done. Last few. Arching that back up, dropping down, looking forwards. Well done. And then just find that midpoint between those two movements. So we got that back in that nice neutral position. That tailbone's just tucked under gently here. Okay, so we're going to just do a few little mini press sets here. So keeping those elbows nice and soft, we're going to lower down towards the mat, that breastbone, that head just lowering down towards that mat. So we're going to drop down and lift up from here, keeping that neck long, dropping down, lift up. Let's do 8 more. So we're going to go 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Coming back up from there. Well done. Have a little rest. Then we're going to repeat doing one more set there. Okay, well done. And again, dropping down, lift up. Lowering down, lift up. Let's do 8 more. So we're going to go 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Coming back up from there to that start position. Well done. Okay, so we're going to lengthen out through the body here with our swimming movement. So we're going to start with take breath in. As you breathe out, we're going to reach one leg just parallel with the floor and then lower back down. Opposite leg, reaching away, lengthening and back. So still keeping that back nice and level as we reach that leg away and then folding back. Good. And again, reaching away and back. Now if that feels comfortable, we can add in that opposite arm reach, lengthening away and fold back. And again, opposite arm, opposite leg, reach away and fold back. And again, reaching away and fold back. So breathing out as you reach away, breathe in as you fold back. Breathing out as you reach away, breathe in as you fold back. And again, breathing out as you reach away, breathe in as you fold back. Breathe out, reach away. Breathe in to fold back. And folding back. Well done. And again, reaching away and folding back. Good. And fold back. Well done. Reaching away and folding back. Lovely. Lengthening through and back. So keeping that control. I'm going to say, imagine you've got that tray of drinks on your back. You don't want it to spill. As we're lengthening that arm and leg away and folding back. And again, reaching away and back. Good. Lengthening through and back. Well done. Let's do one last one each side. Reaching away and folding back. Last time. And fold back. Well done. Let's drop that bottom back down to those heels. Have a little stretch out into that child pose. Just reaching those fingers in front. Just stretching through those shoulders. Breath in and out. On that out breath, just sinking down that little bit further. And again, breath in and out. Well done. One more time. Breath in and out. Sinking down just that little bit further if you can from there. Well done. Okay, so we're going to come back up into 4-point kneeling here. This time I want you to have your hands just a little bit further in front of those shoulders there. We're going to tuck those toes under and we're going to go into our leg pull-in prone. So we're going to take a breath in. As you breathe out, we're going to lift and hover those knees above the mat and then lower back down. And again, breath in. As you breathe out, lifting up and lowering. One more time, breath in. As you breathe out, lift up and lower. Now if that feels enough there, continue there. Or if you can, we're going to take a breath in. As you breathe out, we're going to lift up, then reach forward over those hands. Breath in to hold. Then as you breathe out, lowering back down. Good, and again, breath in. As you breathe out, lift up, reach forwards. Breath in to hold. And as you breathe out, lowering back down. Now keep those elbows soft. The insides of the elbows should still be facing each other, not overextending through those elbows. And lowering back down. Good, and again, breath in. As you breathe out, lift up, reach forwards. Breath in to hold. As you breathe out, lowering back down. Good, and again, breath in. As you breathe out, lift up, reach forwards. Breath in to hold. And as you breathe out, lowering back down. Last few. Lift up, reach forwards. Breath in to hold. And as you breathe out, lowering back down. Well done. Breath in, lift up, reach forwards, breath in to hold. And as you breathe out, lowering back down. Do one last time. Lift up, reach forwards, breath in to hold. And as you breathe out, lowering back down. Well done. Let's drop back down. Have a nice little stretch out again. Drop that bottom down onto your heels. Just stretching gently here. Breath in and out. Sinking down, and again, breath in and out, relaxing down. Well done. Okay, so we're going to gently come round and down onto our backs from here. So coming down onto your back, feet and knees that hip width distance apart. Just tilt that pelvis forwards and back again if you need to, just to find that midpoint between those two movements. So we're going to mobilise our spines a little bit further with our bridge movement here. So we're going to take a breath in. As you breathe out, we're going to lift up that bridge, coming up into that bridge here. Breath in here. And as you breathe out, slowly walking that spine back down. Good. And again, tucking the pelvis under, lifting up into that bridge. Breath in here. Then as you breathe out, slowly walking that spine gently back down onto the mat. And again, tucking the pelvis under, lifting up, breath in here. And as you breathe out, slowly walking that spine back down. Now we're going to mobilise into our upper back a little bit more and add some arm raises. So we're going to lift up into that bridge, hold that there, and then we're going to raise those hands up and above your head just as far as comfortable. And then we're going to walk that spine gently back down and then bring the arms to join. Well done. And again, lifting up. Holding that position, float the hands up and above your head just as far as comfortable. And then we're going to walk that spine gently back down and then float the arms down to join. Well done. And again, tucking the pelvis under, lifting up, float the hands up towards, up and behind you as far as comfortable, and then walking gently back down. And then bring those arms back down. Good. Last few here. Lifting up. Float those arms up and above your head just as far as you're comfortable. Gently walking that spine back down. And then float the arms down. Let's do one last time. So we're lifting up. Float the arms up and above your head just as far as comfortable. And then slowly walking that spine back down onto the mat. And then float the arms back down. Well done. Okay, so we're going to go into our one leg stretch here. So we're going to float one leg up into tabletop. Breath in. As you breathe out, reach the leg away. Breathe in to fold back. Lowering back down, opposite leg lifted. Breathing out, reach the leg away. Breathe in to fold back. Lower back down. And again, lifting up. Reach away, fold back, and down. And again, lifting up. Breathe away. Lower and down. Well done. So we're stretching that leg out away, fold it back and lower. Now if that's comfortable here with that single leg, you can lift both legs up into that double tabletop. Do the same again, reach away and fold back. Breathe out as you reach away, breathe in to fold back. Lengthening through, so still keeping that control through that centre, not letting that back arch as you reach that leg away and fold back. Good. And back. Good. Now just for the last few, if you can, we can add a little bit of abdo prep. So we're going to lift that head up and then we're going to reach away and we can go a little bit quicker, breathing in and out for 2. Breathing in for 2 and out for 2. Still keeping that control. We can keep that head lifted into that abdo prep if you can. Breathing in and out. Breathing in and out. Good, breathing in and out. Last few here, breathing in and out. Breathing in and out. One more time, breathing in and out. And then folding those legs back, lower that head down, lower those legs one at a time, back down. Well done. Let's bring those knees in, have a nice little hug. Just stretch that out from here. So nice breath in and out. And just do some nice stretches here to cool down. Well done. Breath in and out. Relaxing down. Very good. So lower those legs down one at a time. Those arms down by your side or out to the side of you. We're going to drop those knees over to one side. Turn that head to the opposite side if you can. And then gently coming back up and over in the opposite direction. So we're just dropping those knees over, rotating that spine side to side. Good, just gently mobilising. Well done, lifting back up and over to that opposite side. Well done. Drop those knees over, turning that head, coming back up and gently over to that opposite direction. Well done. Drop those knees over, turn that head, good. Back up and over. Well done. Last few here, drop those knees over, turning that head. Very good. Let's do one more each side, dropping those knees over, turning that head. And coming back up and over the opposite side. Well done. Bring those knees back up, those arms down by your side. Okay, so let's have a nice little stretch out into those bottom muscles here. So just allow that knee just to relax open there, just as far as comfortable. If that's enough of a stretch, then just stay there. Or if you can, we're going to bring the other leg up in towards you, just as far as you feel comfortable. Then we're going to hold this stretch here. So we're going to take a nice deep breath in and out. On that out breath, if you can, just relax down into that stretch. Just that a little bit further if you can. We'll hold this stretch here. So breathing in and out. Good. Breathing in and out. Relaxing down into that stretch. Good. And again, breath in and out. Well done. And then lowering that leg back down. Very good. Let's do the same on the other side. Opposite foot onto the other knee. Allow that leg just to relax open there. Again, if that's enough of a stretch, so just stay there. Or if you can, we're going to bring the other leg up in towards you, just as far as you feel comfortable. And we're going to hold this stretch here. So take a nice deep breath in and out. on that out breath, if you can, just sink down into that stretch. Just that little bit further if you can. And we're holding that there. Breathing in and out. And again, breath in and out. Good. Let's do that one more time. Breath in and out. And relaxing that leg back down. And we're just going to stretch through the backs of our legs now. So knee up towards the ceiling, lengthen out through the back of the leg. Use your hand to support that leg here. And we're going to hold this stretch. So just breathing in and out. And again, breath in and out. Holding that stretch there, breathing in and out. And then if you can, we're going to point and flex through the ankle here. Just gently moving through that ankle, pointing and flexing. Well done. And then we're going to hold that stretch again, toes pointing up towards the ceiling, lengthen out through the back of the leg. Good. And then lowering that leg back down. Let's do the same the other side, knee up towards the ceiling, lengthen out through the back of the leg. Feeling that stretch through the back of the leg there. We're going to hold this stretch. Just breathing in and out. Just lengthening out through the back of the leg there. I'm just going to point and flex gently through that ankle. Good. Mobilising through. Well done. Pointing and flexing. And then we're going to hold that stretch again. Toes pointing up towards the ceiling. Lengthening out. And then lowering that leg back down. Very good. Okay, so just slowly in your own time, coming back up into sitting. So just sitting comfortably, legs crossed, or legs out in front. Let's just relax those shoulders down. A few little shoulder rolls here. Good. And then just sinking those shoulders back down. Very good. Then we're going to reach our hands up and above and then bring them down behind our head. Do a little side bend here and back. Opposite side and back. Reach those hands up, bring them wide, and then we're going to come forward as if we're hugging that tree in front of us and opening wide and lift above your head again. Hands behind that head, drop down that side bend and back. Opposite side and back. Then we're going to reach up, bring those arms wide and then forward as if we're hugging that tree and opening. Good, lifting up, hands behind the head again, drop down and up. Other side and up. Then reaching up, bring those arms wide, then hugging that tree in front and opening wide. And relax those arms back down. Well done, relax those shoulders. Fantastic. Oh, I hope you've enjoyed the class today. Thanks for joining me and hopefully see you again soon.